Yo, what is up, guys? Eldersar here, and we're gonna talk about my talents, my gear, and if you guys want me to make another video, maybe about rating or anything like that, let me guys know in the comments. Disclaimer: these are my talents for PvP, but these might not be the best talents. I have a lot of fun with them. This is my playstyle, and yeah, it might not be the best, but it's what I use. And if you want a TLDR, here it is. These are my talents, and the TLDR for my gear is I stack stamina. So let's dive into it. So yeah, this is pretty standard survival. Well, first we can talk about true shot aura versus counterattack. I like counterattack because in the world you encounter mostly rogues and warriors. But maybe if you want to enter a tournament or something like that, or a lot of duels, there's gonna be a lot of warlocks and mages and priests. So it might be better to run these talents right here. Something like this is what I would use. But I use these in general every day. So we can dive right into this. I'll try to go more or less fast. So this is pretty standard, you know, humanoid slaying and deflection. Then you get into this. This is good for group PvP or battlegrounds, and I think this is better for solo PvP or duels. And these 2 points, you don't really need these, but I like them. I like to see the big crits, the big raptor strikes, and you know, I like to go in raptor strike and nade or trap or you know, a scatter shot. I don't, you know, you shouldn't really be staying in there. Like if you go in and get out, right? So I like these. I also use big two-handed swords. So this goes well with two-handers. If you're gonna use one-handers, you shouldn't get this. So anyways, this is one of the most important talents for me. This gives you 10% more HP overall, even after buffs. So if you have a food buff, that gives you 10 stamina, you'll get 11 stamina, right? You'll get 110 HP. So this is a must for me. My playstyle, I like to survive. I like to outlast my enemy, you know, against casters. I'll outlast their mana bar against rogues, or just outlast their cooldowns. And pretty much when priest has no mana or a rogue has no cooldown, they're pretty much NPCs, right? So it's that's how I like to play. So this plays in with my playstyle. The Terrence is good for, it's good. One point for a huge cooldown, so it's huge. Then the next big one is, well, I'll talk about this one, Clever Traps. I'm not really sure if you should get this. I get it out of habit. But if you put these 2 points here, it's fine. The thing is, the traps always what's called a heartbeat. So they almost never, they always heartbeat. Like maybe 1 out of 10 traps does not heartbeat. So it might not be worth it. You could take these out and put it somewhere else. This is a must, and this is a must. So this gives you a 50% chance to resist movement impairing effects. So this is very good. The hit chance doesn't matter. You already have a lot of hit, and you only need 5% hit for PvP. You see, I have 9. It's too much hit. So, but you get this for the movement impairing effect resist, and this is for the trap resistance. Every spell has a 4% chance to be resisted. So with this, you should be hit capped pretty much. And this is also the same, but for feign death. I'm not really sure if this is worth it either. Let me know if you guys know if it's worth. But I'm pretty sure the same logic applies. Like if you get a 4% chance to miss, with this you should be a hit cap. But I also run this anyways because I run Dire Maul tribute runs. Let me know if you guys want a video about that. That's how I make gold. And this is the big one, counterattack. Just immobilizes the target when you parry, so this pairs with this. And that's pretty much it. This is a pretty standard marksman, but it only goes up to here. To here. I don't put points into this. You could put points in this, but like I said, for me damage is not important. It's more important to have the utility of these talents than the damage of this. You could take these points out and put them here. Maybe with the tier 3 we could it might be worth it. I gotta do some tests, but right now I've been running with this. So maybe later I'll start running this once I get more Crypt Stalker. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it with the talents. Like I said, you could run this. This would be more for casters because you wouldn't really use counterattack against casters. But yeah, we can talk about a little bit about my gear. Like I said, I stack a lot of stamina, and a good example would be my cloak. I use this over this usually because for me 6 stamina is pretty much worth the lost of AP. Is 6 stamina, so that would be 66 health because you get 10% more, right? It might not be worth it, but I don't know, that's how I've been playing. I stack stamina. I outlast, the mage's mana bar, outlast the rogue's cooldowns, get away and shoot them down, right? So another example is this. You get this from the head of Nefarian, right here. Because most people get this, but like I ran this is a good website. If you guys didn't know, you can run simulators to see how much damage you should do and stuff like that, or what gear is better. So for example, if you had Tarnished Elven Ring, you do this much, but if you upgrade to this one, right? This is the head of Nefarian one. Let's see, save. You do see, it says less damage, so I don't even know if it's worth getting this. So I would suggest you guys getting this if you haven't already gotten this ring that you're gonna replace anyways from where's the ring? You're going to replace this ring in in AQ and Nax. So I got this. This is pretty much the base neck. It's 24 stamina is huge. This only gives 9 stamina. 15 more stamina is huge. So it all adds up. And see right here I'm buffed. I'm 6,500 health. So that's how I like to play. Rogue comes in. You gotta survive the cheap shot and the other kidney shot. If you survive that, they're pretty much dead, right? So you're not gonna survive if you have 4,000 HP, right? So what else? Let's see. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about is that a lot of people ask me about my two-hander. I like this. First of all, 41 stamina is huge. That's 450 health because of the talent, right? That's huge. That's a lot of health. If you run these what's called one-handers, it's fine. You'll do more damage. It's better for group PvP where you're just gonna be shooting from far away. But if you're dueling, chances are they're gonna close the gap on you. You Raptor Strike 1k damage in their face, and then you nade them and then trap and run away. And I don't know. It's fun for me. I like it. You get more HP. You do more damage. It goes well with this. If you run, like I said before, if you run the two-handers, don't use this. I mean the one-handers, don't use this. And I think that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. I could dive more into my gear. I have this is my biz list for phase 6. Well, this should be this, right? But yeah, I'm not really sure about this. I could talk about this more in another video, but like I said, I'm not the best hunter. I just, try stuff out. I got this. I pulled this out of my ass. Like, no one taught me this. So I might be completely wrong here, but this is what I've been playing and what I've been having fun with. So thank you guys for watching. Let's see if I missed anything. Yeah, no, that's it. All right. Thank you. Bye.